Wow, hi.
What do you love about her?
What do I love about Silver Swan? Ooh, that's a complicated question, but a good one. I love about her how you could see her transformation. I had the opportunity to play her as Vanessa as a young adolescent girl, and then she transforms into a bit of a gothic girl in high school due to the resentment she has towards her mother and Diana. And then later you're going to meet Silver Swan and the complicated relationship she has with Diana. It's interesting to see how it unfolds, for sure.
Was there one part of that you love the most, though?
I really enjoyed the process of trying to pull off the sonic scream. And yeah.
How physical in the VO booths were you getting?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of moving around in the booth for sure, and a lot of hot water and lemon, and I made it a double, and some throat lozenges. But the fans are going to be really happy with it, and I'm excited for everyone to see it drop today. Yeah, fun.
Can you speak a little bit more about like how, for a voice role as opposed to like live action, like you get into that character and that mindset?
Yeah, Wonder Woman Bloodlines is my very first kick at the can at anything animated. So I'm really honored to be part of something as epic as this project with such an amazing cast. And usually I'm used to telling stories with my body, so to tell a story with my voice is completely different. It's a totally different beast, but a rewarding one too. Yeah. I was completely alone in my pajamas with my own thoughts and feelings. Yeah. And the directors and producers on Skype on a screen because I recorded it in Vancouver because that's where the 100 filmed. So I got the opportunity to sneak Silver Swan in while playing Octavia.
Both at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Multitasking, for sure.
Did you and Rosario work together at all to form that relationship, or was that all the director?
This is the first time I've ever met Rosario Dawson today, along with the rest of the cast, because we all recorded everything separately all over the world. So it's really neat to see it all come together. And you guys get to see it today too, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can't wait for you to see it.
Were you given the full script or only your part?
I was given the full script. Yeah, thank God. It's like, phew, yeah.
So were you a Wonder Woman fan to begin with, or is this like...
Wonder Woman is such an iconic character. I was just really pleased to be a part of this project, especially seeing the real film Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot, and I just thought that was so well done and so epic. So now I'm completely honored to play the animated version. Very cool.
Quick question. So you mentioned that you were doing the voice recording for this while you were in Vancouver filming the 100.
Yep.
Was that for season 6 or season 7?
That was season 6.
Have you?
Because I shot this a year ago. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then have you started filming season 7 of the 100 yet?
Yep. The last
So
season
it's
of
the final
season 7. Yeah.
How is that all feeling filming the last season when it's been on for so long?
I'm not looking forward to the last shooting day because I know I'm going to cry. For sure. It's going to be weird to say goodbye to a character that I've played. It's going to be sad to say goodbye to Octavia, you know. I'll put her on a shelf and thank her for, you know, all the things that she's taught me over the years. It's bittersweet. Yeah. Oof, that's a good question. Batwoman? That would be cool. Because then I wouldn't have to wear that suit and worry about my weight. Yeah. That's the most honest thing I could say. Yeah.
Is there anything you're most looking forward to seeing tonight when you get to see the film for the first time?
I'm looking forward to seeing tonight the reaction that the fans have to the movie because we put a lot of love into this film. So everyone's going to really enjoy it. Yeah. Cool.
No.
So now that you've given it your first shot at voice acting,
Yes.
do you find that you like it better in your pajamas?
Yeah, who doesn't like going to work in their pajamas? Definitely. I look forward to doing more in the future for sure. It's a different animal altogether doing voice work, but it's a really rewarding and fun process. Yeah.
Do you find yourself actually acting out physically a scene? Like, are you
Yes.
moving at the same time?
I'm running around, jumping around, acting out all the fight moves and stuff to try to match what it would sound like. Ooh, ah, ooh, Yeah.
Is that kind of surreal though? I mean, you're doing bizarre noises.
It's very bizarre. A lot of it's bizarre. If you were a fly on the wall, you'd be like, this is strange, but fascinating at the same time. Yeah.
If you could choose to have any of Wonder Woman's technology in real life, invisible jet, bracers, lasso of truth, sword.
Lasso of truth for sure. Yeah. So then I could spot people BSing me, like, instantly. Yeah. Be a good tool to have in life. Yeah.
Did they film you at all when you were just like to use some of your movements and incorporate them into the character? Or were you?
They did some recording. I don't know if they used it or not. I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, I hope I can move like her. Yes.
Did you do any outside research, or did you just go by what was in the script and form the character from there?
I really like the process I like to take is, of course, to do some research, but really to make the character my own. I try to just stay in my own creative process as much as I can, because I want the character to feel like she's a part of me too. Yeah.
Did you find a different voice for her, or is she?
Yeah, I found 4 different voices for her because I had to play her at different ages of her life, and of course, when she transforms from Vanessa into Silver Swan, I had to find another voice for that too. It ends up just being a lot deeper. You'll see. Scary. Yeah.
I'm going to pull Adrian. I'm going to pull Marie.
It was a totally unique experience for me because I've never done any voice work before in my life. So, today's the day where we all met for the first time as well. I was all the way in Vancouver doing the voice work for Wonder Woman Bloodlines. In between shooting season 6 of The 100. So all the directors and producers were on a Skype call, and I was just alone in there, just hoping I didn't screw it up. But I saw the final project and product, and you guys are going to love it. It drops today, and the fans are going to freak out. Yeah.
So what are the pros and cons of doing voice work compared with like a live action TV series?
The pros and cons. It's interesting because I'm usually used to telling a story with my body, so to completely switch it up and do it with your voice feels very freeing as a performer, especially because before she becomes Silver Swan, first she's Vanessa, and she's a young Vanessa, and then she's a teenage Vanessa. And before she does her transformation, I had to transform my voice at the same time to play all these different ages. So it was a challenge. I don't know about a con, but it was definitely a journey.
Are you familiar at all with the comic? How did you prepare for this role?
I did some preparation for the role for sure. I didn't realize how popular of a character she was in the comic book world, and then I was like, okay, that sonic scream, I better start working on that. Yeah. Requires some hot water and lemon, make it a double, and some throat lozenges, but it sounds great. You guys are going to see it today.
What difficulties would you say you found becoming a superhero in a voiceover situation?
What difficulty?
Yeah, what was the main complication for you when you were doing the role? Was it straightforward? Did you find it quite straightforward?
Yeah, I mean, I found it pretty straightforward for sure because I have been a storyteller for quite some time. But again, you're just, when you're in a booth completely by yourself, versus having scene partners that are typically right there with you is definitely a unique experience and a challenge in itself.
You can't bounce off anyone else.
Yeah, you can't bounce off other people. It's, me, myself, and I. Don't screw it up. Yeah.
This was your first time. I guess I'm bumping. I was gonna say this is your first time doing voice work, and you had to do variations of that voice. What was your process for finding the right voice?
For finding her right voice, eventually, as she becomes more evil, her voice just keeps getting deeper and deeper, and then she growls when she talks. You'll see. Yeah.
Did you enjoy the fact that you were able to move from being a more sympathetic character to being someone who's a bit more evil
They have the arc of the character. You know, she starts off as quite a positive character, and then she becomes more flawed, and certain things happen.
Yeah,
Did you enjoy that transformation?
I did. Yeah, it's really fun as a performer to play a character that isn't flat, that just has different ages, and the journey is different. And she starts off as relatable, and then she certainly is unrelatable by the end of the movie, but very entertaining to watch.
So of all these versions of the character, was there one you particularly enjoyed playing?
I enjoyed playing all of them. I love playing the bratty teenager, and the fact that I'm not a teenager but still get the opportunity to do that is a lot of fun, because I just found myself pulling from, you know, teenage Marie and how that made her feel when, you know, my mom wasn't exactly pleasing me that day, etc. And then to transform into a superhero type character is something completely off the spectrum different, and it was a pleasure to play.
As a villain of Wonder Woman, what would you say is Wonder Woman's flaw?
Ooh. What would be her flaw? I don't know about a flaw, but I wish I could take her the whip that makes everybody, you could tell if they're telling a lie. I want one of those. Like, that would have just saved me so much headache in my life. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna ask you again. Yeah, that's her flaw. I want that. Give me that. Yeah. Cool. I think we gotta go. I don't